protection at left tackle went so well that they couldn't take you out of the starting lineup, and now you're at right tackle. Just talk about that adjustment and how well do you feel like you're playing right now?
I mean, it's a little bit less of adjustment than it was from guard to tackle. That's for sure. A lot of it's just flipping it in your head. I know in the middle of the Temple game, we made the switch, and so that was the bigger adjustment, was being able to do it on the fly without having any reps at practice that week. But now that I've had practice under my belt and have been working on it with more reps, I'm feeling more confident, and I've been happy with how my play's been the last few weeks. Obviously, we have 2 more weeks. We've got to keep it up, and then hopefully a third. But I've been happy with how things have been going so far.
Pass protection has gotten a lot better overall. How much do you feel like that's helping you guys when all the injuries happened? There was a couple of weeks there where the protection was really rough.
Yeah, definitely. We know that Pratt's, if we give him a clean pocket, he'll be able to make something happen. And it's been the common denominator that we've had is, when we're giving Pratt a clean pocket, he's been able to find the open man. When he's had to scramble, it's been, a lot tougher on him, obviously. But, especially having a freshman under center, having a clean pocket is very important to us, and that's been a point of emphasis the last few weeks. And I think we've done a good job with that.
In past years, when good teams loaded the box to stop the run, the offense was in trouble a little bit because you feel like those days are over. Obviously, against East Carolina, you came out through passing the first 6 plays when they did that. Against Army, when they did it, a lot of completions. Just how much difference does that make for the offense?
Well, balance definitely helps us out a lot. It's nice not to have safeties rolling down every down and having to run the ball regardless of what happens. Having that extra mention is a great benefit to us. And Pratt's just done a great job for a freshman. He's performing well beyond his years, and really doing a good job of commanding the offense and putting us in the right position as well. They've given him a lot of reign to be able to operate the way he needs to, and it's really helped us out that he's able to do what he can do.
Hey Ben, Coach Hall just said that Pratt has a ability to be great. What does that mean to you when you talk about a player being great?
Well, speaking about him specifically, I think he has the physical talent to be able to do anything he wants to do on the field, and then combine that with he's a very football smart guy. There's some times when we're at the line of scrimmage and as a lineman you can tell we're not in a good play, and he finds the exact right play to put us into in that moment. That's the type of thing I think Coach Hall is talking about. He's having not only the physical ability that would make you a very good football player, where you're running the plays that the coaches can put into, but then also be able to react to what the defense is doing and put yourself in a great situation. And he's definitely got that ability to think on the fly, think quickly, and get us into a better situation than might have been called from the sideline. So I think that was evident the last few weeks with him being able to get us away from pressure and get us into the right play when we see the blitz coming. That was definitely a strength for us the last few weeks.
Did you notice that in the game, I think it was in the second or third quarter, it was 4th and 1 at your own 37, and you threw the ball on that play? Did you make a mental note to that? Because you don't throw the ball on 4th and 1 unless you have confidence in your quarterback. Would you agree? On your own 37-yard line.
Yeah, I think if I remember the play you're talking about correctly, it was one of those scenarios where we had a play, called in from the sideline that would be, your traditional 4th and 1 play, and Pratt, saw something he liked, and obviously it worked out for us. He, was smart enough to see, what was available, and he's got the ability and he's been given the keys to the car to be able to do that in that situation, and I think that just shows how much trust the coaching staff has put in him, and how much trust the offense has put in him. Us as an O-line, to be able to trust that. On 4th and 1, yes, we know we typically want to run the ball, but if he sees something, we'll trust that he's seeing what he's seeing is correct. So I think that should say a lot about Pratt in that situation, that we're willing to let him to do that in that scenario.
So a run was called and he checked to a pass.
If I'm remembering the same play you're referring to correctly, yes.
Thank you, Ben.
Yes, no problem.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
We'll be right back in.